Hey, what's up, y'all? Tom is back with another intense video, and today I have a kind of like a comparison video between two fragrances. Now there is an original, the EDT version. There's an original, the EDP version. That's the version we are going to be discussing today. But now there's an intense version, okay? Now, you guys might kind of know where I'm going at, and you'll probably know just by looking at the thumbnail. But here we go. We have the One EDP. Beautiful stuff, amazing stuff, you guys. Versus the newest one, Dolce & Gabbana, the One Intense. Now, I'm going to wear them side by side. I'm going to let you know if one is better than the other. Is it worth owning both of them? Especially if you have the One EDP already, it is definitely worth this to get this intense version. For the simple fact that right now on Fragrance X, I believe Fragrance Net, this thing is dirt cheap. Okay, you can get this for about $35 or less. So for that reason alone, it is a no-brainer. These both are very, very sexy. Okay. Now, I've heard plenty of times from people saying the One has weak performance, it doesn't project. You guys, you got to remember, sexy date night fragrances aren't meant to project like crazy, okay? They are meant to sit closer to the skin. They're meant for that person that you're with is supposed to want to get closer and closer. They're the ones that's going to smell it. Now, don't get me wrong. Every time I wear the One, the EDP, I get compliments with it, okay? Now, they got to get close because, again, like I said, it does sit closer to the skin. However, when you are outdoors and you get those little breezes pushing that shit around, man, whoever is around you is going to love that smell. They are going to fucking fall in love with that smell. It's an intoxicating, it's alluring smell, okay? This stuff, you guys, let me break down their notes real quick, okay? In the One, we got grapefruit, coriander, we got basil. In the middle, we got ginger, cardamom, and orange blossom. And at the base, we got amber, tobacco, and cedar. Now, when you first spray this on, I already got a little bit of a dry down right here. I'm going to spray a little brand new spray on the wrist right here. But you guys, I'm telling you, this stuff is intoxicating. It is that damn good, you guys. To me, the smell on this alone, this is right up there as far as one of the top 5 designer sexy date night fragrances of all, okay? Now I know people are going to go with the more expensive stuff, you know, but as far as just designer, something from this house, Dolce & Gabbana. Now I haven't gotten to the other ones yet, the oud versions just yet. But as far as my collection, this and YSL La Nuit are probably the top 2 sexiest fragrance from designer house, okay? You guys, you get a little bit of that citrus right up at the top, along with this little sweetness that cardamom adds, that sweet, spicy. You get like these herbal smells from that basil. Orange blossom adding another nice citrus, florally type vibe as well. Getting a little bit of woody. That's from that amber. But man, you guys, that smell is so damn good. That is date night fragrance. That is nice fall, even like spring type fragrance, especially if it's a date night. You know, honestly, a lot of times in the spring, the nighttime can kind of get down to about the 60s, kind of give you a nice little breeze. Perfect for that. Outdoors is definitely going to be nice with this one. Honestly, you guys, do not think this thing is bad, okay? Because there are times when I'm wearing this and I'm thinking, man, this stuff is fading away. And then you get these little breezes and you start getting this alluring, sexy, intoxicating smell around you, okay? So this fragrance, again, may not be projection beast, but it's not meant for that. This is meant for that sexy date night. okay? Sexy date night, you guys are both going out to dinner. Maybe you guys even gonna go see a play. I don't know what play we're gonna be seeing nowadays with a fucking mask. How are they gonna be playing the flute with the fucking mask? They're gonna have to fucking blow right through that mask, or cut a little slit in the mask, or I don't know how they're gonna play some of them instruments with the mask. But anyways, again, the EDP. You guys do not get this confused with the EDT. A lot of times people get the EDT on accident and they're like, what the hell is this? Like, people said this is like so damn sexy. Honestly, I haven't smelled the EDT, didn't need it because I just grabbed this one right away. But this stuff, you guys, is amazing. But let's talk about this guy, this One Intense. Okay, the One Intense. Top notes: cardamom, neroli, cypress. In the middle, we got cashmere, benzoin, neroli, clary sage, and at the base, we got leather, neroli, patchouli, and labdanum. So you can see both of them kind of have similar notes in certain areas. Okay, they kind of switched the cardamom around a little bit. One being in kind of like in the opening, one kind of being in the base. But again, you guys remember that base is where most of that, for the first hour or so, that's where you're kind of going to get that and those base notes the most, okay? Everything else will start kind of creeping up towards the end of that fragrance. But this stuff, you guys, is nice as well. I'm going to waste another spray again. Again, I got dry down right here already. I'm going to spray some on the wrist. Obviously, a lot of people are going to think this is just this one. They're going to think it's just that one on drugs, souped up, but it is not. They both smell completely different. Now, you might think they're kind of in the same ballpark when you're smelling, and that's true, but they do smell indeed different. Man, this one is kind of like a smoky, again, you got that neroli kind of giving it this floral, citrusy type smell. All that cypress and stuff, that benzoin, that neroli is so nice in here. That sage adding a nice little spice to it. This seems like this is more of the grown-up version. This is the more adulterated version. This is the more younger version, okay? This kind of has some stuff that younger gentlemen might like, someone under their like 30s might like this one a little bit more. This is more for the mature man, maybe 35 or up. Honestly, you can wear anything you want, no matter what your age, if you're into that type of stuff. But I can see a more mature man wearing this one and a more younger, classy man wearing this one. This one, you guys, again, it's got like a nice sweet, it's kind of like a almost bubblegummy, but not overly sweet. It's just nice enough for you kind of, especially if you like fragrances that kind of got that sweetness. There's a little touch of sweetness in here. That neroli, that floral note. This stuff right here, you guys, is also amazing. Let me smell some more of that dry down. Oh, man. I don't know, man. They are both very, very good. In my honest opinion, if I had to pick between one or the other, I would have to still go with this EDP. There's just something about this that is just so sexy. It is, again, intoxicating. It is alluring, okay? This is going to lure people in, okay? It smells that damn good. Again, you guys, don't worry about projection. This is not meant for that. This is just a nice, beautiful date night fragrance. Honestly, guys, the performance is about 6 to 8 hours, okay? It's not a beastie performance. It might even be less than that. But think about this. When you're going on a nice date night, a sexy date night, you might have kids that's being watched by the fucking babysitter anyways. So you got to get back within like 4 to 5 hours anyway. So boom, 4 to 5 hours. If you get that, boom. But I'm telling you, it lasts much, much longer. You may not feel like you're smelling it, but trust me, you will definitely get whiffs with this fragrance throughout the day. It is that damn good. Now, don't get me wrong. This One EDP is very, very good, you guys. I would definitely tell you guys to go out and get this, even if you have the One EDP. Again, they are very different. They are not the same at all, you guys, okay? The dry down, they kind of smell the same, but it's that opening that they're both so different. They're kind of going in the same direction. There's obviously a few little differences in the dry down, but they are definitely kind of on that same path. Like more like sensual. That dry down is very nice and sensual. It's, you know, it's, come here, baby, get the fuck close to me right now. Smell me. This, both of them are definitely like that. Again, the opening is where they kind of differ. This is a little bit warm, spicy. This is a little bit warm, spicy, fresh, okay, with them citruses and stuff like that. Even though the one has that grapefruit at the top, it kind of fades away pretty quick, especially with that cardamom and this like spiciness, that coriander and this like fresh green herbiness. But man, you guys, man, these are both definitely very, very good. I am definitely going to put the link down below where you can get this one right here. Again, this is the newer acquisition, okay? This is the newer one. I think this one just came out last year, 2020. Again, these things have been dropping the price 35 or less for this fragrance right here. I'll see what the cheapest I can do with this One EDP if you don't have it already, but we will check on that, and I'll definitely put that down in the description below. But there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace out. Yeah.